And I'm back in the house. I'm back home with the echo and all that good shit. But anyways, let's get to the next questions. Next questions, one question actually comes from Ace the Skylord, and he asks me which two wrestlers, past or present, besides Okada and Omega, obviously, because they put on one of my favorite matches ever now, would you trust to have a 6-star match? Oh my god. Now, if we're going past and or present, I mean we can go on forever about this. There's a few, obviously the big names. You know, actually I mentioned Nakamura and Savage before. That would be quite close if they really got like time and had maybe a good story. Maybe Savage and Wyatt, but then again, Savage and Roberts had a great story and they had like 5-minute matches, which and Bray Wyatt honestly. As much as I love Jake Roberts, and I'll go back and watch his promos quite a bit, especially as a heel. Bray Wyatt is definitely, I would say, a more exciting in-ring worker than Jake Roberts. And, I'd watch, if I had to pick between Bray Wyatt matches and Jake Roberts matches, I'd probably pick Bray Wyatt matches. So they would probably have a better match. Styles Balor might, look, I don't see many people, if any, topping what Okada and Omega did. That was a masterpiece. That's all I can say. It was, I mean, some people might say I'm overrating it, but it was one of the best matches, maybe the best match of all time. Nah, it's up there, like in the top 10 kind of list, because that was just I mean, people were fucking crying after that match. It was insane. Like Japanese girls were like crying. They showed like these like 3 women. I don't know who they were, but I guess they were just fans. I don't know, but they seemed like they were like at ringside, but whatever. It was just an incredible match. I guess Styles and Balor with the Bullet Club kind of narrative to it, and just if you put Styles is obviously the better worker of the two, but if you put Balor with someone like Styles, I think he could shine and really, because I've seen Balor work. I mean, he can. I've seen him do transitions like technical transitions that are like crazy. That I haven't seen him do in WWE, but not that WWE needs to do it against a guy like AJ Styles. Like just that match alone, like the two names and just the story that can go into it and just everything. They get like a 30-minute match. That would be amazing. I don't know if it would top anything that Okada Omega did. Styles and Ricochet or Styles and Puma, I think, would also be up there. Styles is kind of like he's always that just default answer, because I can just go to AJ Styles and be like, try to top what Okada Omega did and be like, okay, I can do that, or whatever. I don't know. It's the worst AJ Styles impression ever. But yeah, Wyatt, Nakamura, Styles, Balor, Styles, Puma. This isn't 2 wrestlers, but I'm trying to think, because, oh my god, I mean, Revival DIY, obviously, if we're going by, like, the past 2 years, the only match that's really come close to Okada Omega for me, actually, well, there's quite a few that come close, but, well, not really, but if there's one match that probably came the closest, it would be Revival DIY at Toronto, but, just think of this. I'm going to put the 4 best tag teams. Sorry about that. I'm the 4 best tag teams in the world right now. Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Match. Young Bucks, Revival, American Alpha, DIY. And just have them go crazy. Have them go all out. Okay, maybe not Tornado, but something like that. Young Bucks Revival, or DIY Young Bucks, or something, or just put all 4 those just matches with those 4 teams in it. I think would be just, you'd have classics out the yin yang. But yeah, it was good. That would be good stuff. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna ever see that in my lifetime. Anything like Okada Omega, at least not in my lifetime. And I mean, hopefully I get proven wrong. Because, oh my god, so good. We have a lot of great talent right now, and guys like AJ Styles, Nakamura, Bray Wyatt is just on top. He's always been on top of his game, but he's really on top of his game right now. Even though he's kind of in what was a great storyline with Orton, is kind of I don't know. They've kind of backfired a little bit on it, but they hey, we'll see how it is when this records. WrestleMania, maybe they'll put on a show stealer, but I doubt it. But I'm sure it'll be a good, pretty good match. But we'll have to see. Okay, and now we get one question from Ashton. The second half of TWitWoW. I wouldn't say sane, but the most sane person of TWitWoW. And he's testing me as far as my wrestling knowledge goes, because these are really the only promotions besides Ring of Honor or TNA, because I really don't watch Ring of Honor or TNA, but I'm aware of all the talent there. Who is your current favorite in-ring performer who isn't in WWE, New Japan, Lucha Underground, Ring of Honor, TNA, or New Japan, as he said? But whatever. New Japan, WWE, Lucha Underground, ROH, and TNA. I would be kind of cheeky and say, "Oh, you didn't mention NXT, so Nakamura," but no. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? And you can't tell me I haven't seen her matches and just seen her promos, because I have seen some of her matches, and they are good, and I love her too much, so fuck it, I'm saying Chris Wolf. Fucking Stardom's Chris Wolf is my favorite current in-ring performer that's not in any of the big promotions, because Chris Wolf is fucking awesome, and she will eat your face and eat children, and she's awesome, and she's actually a pretty good in-ring performer, but her money is on the mic and just her being adorable. I love Chris Wolf. Anybody else I can think of? Saraya, okay, not in-ring performer, but I'm just going by my favorites. Saraya Knight, just no one ever talks about how great of a promo she is. She is so goddamn good. Just look up Saraya Knight. It's Saraya Knight, little boy, and then it's her just chastising this referee, just completely fucking, just like making him look like the biggest tool. Just, oh my god. She's basically like Burial Powers of Stephanie McMahon, only she's actually entertaining. Oh my god. She's so good. She's honestly so much better than her daughter. I'm sorry. And Paige is pretty good, I guess. Some people overrate her. But her mother actually is, as far as an overall just performer, not just in ring, but also she is a good in ring performer, but she's in her mid-40s right now. I don't know, and she's still wrestling. She's still putting on, having great feuds, and just Saraya Knight's awesome. Saraya Knight and Chris Wolf, you two are awesome. Sad that they probably won't get the recognition that they deserve. Hopefully, Chris Wolf makes it to, at least maybe. Oh my God, Lucha Underground. If she can just have her fucking wolf character, and maybe we can have not a wolf tribe, but I don't know. I just want to. You talk about someone who would fit in Lucha Underground. Chris Wolf is that kind of person, that kind of performer to do that. So, and Saraya Knight, I think she'll just stay, just stay on the indies working until she can't work anymore, and she'll have a legacy, at least with the people that know about her work. So, yeah. So I'll go with that.